Hi guys, it's me, Joseph again, and in this video that's dedicated to the month of Halloween, October in 2024, I decided to talk about the first in this action-oriented vampire trilogy, the Blade trilogy specifically. And the reason why I decided to pick this movie to talk about in this little video is because some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill. Yeah. In other words, some people are trying to do things the hard way all the time. Which is me most of the times. That's why I get the quote. But anyway, I figured that since his appearance in Deadpool 3, I'm gonna give some credit for the one and only Blade. And Lindy is awesome. It's awesome seeing the one text evading vampire in the world. Because it's I never saw this movie before. And there are some good parts, like the action and the music and the gunplay and like that. But there are some very strange parts in there, like the fact that they had this vampire type fight, and this woman that takes the life of this non-vampire human being. And she takes his life and sucks it of his blood and then dumps the body in a pool. But the pool is clean otherwise. But it's incomplete without the one thing that makes it very important. The rubber ducky. No pool can be complete without rubber ducky. I had no idea why they put the rubber ducky in there, but it completed the set. It made it whole. The movie whole. Without that, it'd be instant 0 out of 10. But anyway, I feel like this character, not particularly this movie, but the character of Blade actually inspired Dante from the game Devil May Cry, because he's like a half demon, half human, and he uses swords and gunplay in the gameplay. I haven't played it, but I've seen it done a lot of time on YouTube and such. So that's very similar to this movie and its character, which I gotta give him credit for. So basically, Blade has all the vampire powers and all the traits, all the good things about being a vampire. Well, the weaknesses like sunlight, and apparently silver bullet too, because you can dodge bullets very quickly. So it kind of negates the idea about powers, about the weakness. And they also use the vampirism as a kind of as a disease, and they also use the weakness of sunlight as an interrogation method later on in the film. Which I'll get to that. That's another weirdo part. So anyway, we are given credit to his birth, his dear sweet mommy, and the mother is killed off in the process. But so we think, we'd love to believe that this woman is dead, but she's real alive. Spoiler alert. But since this movie came out in let's see. When did he come out in? '98. Came out in 1998, so I was just on the cusp of this movie being watchable for me. And then in the next big sequence in the movie, they have fast forwarding, which I personally don't mind, but the flashing part of it, I do mind because I don't get seizures, okay? But I know people who do, and I'm kind of sensitive for those people who have it, who are sensitive to it, because they could be set off by it unknowingly. But anyway, you have like a weird rave club where they have like blood coming out from the ceilings, like the sprinkler system. And it's kind of weird because all these people in it are like vampires. So it's supposed to be like a teaser for them to get hungry, like hors d'oeuvres, you know, for the main sucker that they brought down here from the upside, the regular world, the overworld, come down to face Bowser in the underworld and get eaten alive by these vampires as the main course. So then we go into Blade, and he beats the living snot out of the people, which is actually really good because he really was born for this role. He's muscular, because has the wisest attitude, and he looks good in body armor. I don't think that in this movie he wears a cape like he does here. You know, the cape is a little bit too much, and it can be caught up in fan propellers, you know, in jet planes. So in the case, you got Blade, and then you got his companion, a doctor, and the doctor is she helps him out, but not with his vampirism and checkups and things, and provides support for him. And the divine helps him out in the final battle, and the interrogation of the fat bastard version of vampires. So anyway, he has to take down this group of bad vampires. He's a good vampire, so he's gotta take them down because they're giving everyone a vampire bad name, and they're doing kind of crime and stuff, and he doesn't like it. That he's getting looped into it by association, because no one likes vampires, but he's trying to make a good name for them. So anyway, as the rubber ducky bath scene, they have that guy invade his private area, his home, his safe house, and he killed they don't want to kill him, but they severely wound his liaison, his tech boy, which also played in the Hulk movie. Now they take him out, and they go with him. So it's like for revenge for the guy, and he could get the girl back. And he takes with him his big black supercharged Dodge Challenger. Yeah, thought we were gonna see Spangles there, but no. He drives a nice muscle car, Dodge Challenger. And boy, is it wonderful to see this car. It's good to see outside the Duke's hat. Outside the Duke's hat in black. You don't really see too many black sports cars in movies nowadays, except for maybe kid from Knight Rider. So anyway, he's got to find these guys. And he does, and then you hear you hear him revving the engine of what you think is the Charger. Yeah, it was a Dodge Charger instead of Challenger. I'm sorry, Charger. So then you hear him revving the engine, and it sounds like he's revving the engine of the Charger. It also sounds like it's the sound effect from Backcountry by Avenged Sevenfold. And they even do the wheels spinning in there too, from the music. It also sounds like that one of the things from one of the Twisted Metal games. And in any case, they show him going against them, but instead of the car, they show a motorcycle ramming into the windows. So anyway, they decide to beforehand they interview a big blob of a vampire with the girl's help, and she's trying to ultraviolet radiation headlight on him, thereby roasting him alive. And the funny is, how did he get like this? If vampires need to drink human blood to survive and thrive and stuff, how did he get so fat? I mean, do they actually bring him large amounts of babies or humans or whatever the case is for animals? Anyway, I don't know if that characters in the comic strips or not. So then they also have the girl help him out, and then she gets thrown into a pit by his vampire, the evil vampire, and she ends up clawing away out of the pit after almost getting eaten by a zombie or something. But she beats him up and claws away out of there to help Blade out in the next fight against the mother, because Lord knows we can't have a woman getting beat up by a man in these type of movies. So it's a nice little cat fight there. So anyway, they have the vampire guy get pumped up by using Blade's own blood, and he supercharges like wounds and stuff in empathy around him. So it's kind of like Blade gets put into a juicer of sorts, and it's kind of like almost like an Iron Maiden juicer, where not a little bit of blood comes out, but a whole gush of blood. Enough blood, in fact, to make guys from Mortal Kombat blush. And they use it to like make characters like I don't know, like demonize them or something, because out of the regular humans they show demons coming out of their skeletons, like out of their mouths. And that's the only time that CGI is crappy. That when when the guy can self-prepare himself. But anyway, they do that, and then they every human dies in the group. And you see them, all the demons fly into the sky to become like a super vampire. Like on the part level of, say, Dracula, the original vampire. Or, as other people might say, Nosferatu. So then you see Blade with the girl assistant. She ends up giving him her blood through a hickey of doom. And the thing is that she actually looks like she's enjoying it. Again, it's a sexual throughout of giving the blood of giving her blood to Blade to power him up. And he loves the manly bestial roar too. So anyway, then she ends up fighting the mother, and the mother ends up being stabbed by Blade, his sword, and then she ends up burning up. And they end up fighting with the original vampire through fast-forwarding effects to like simulate high speed. And he ends up getting killed, but using an antidote that Blade would work on with the assistant meant to take care of the other vampires. And the lead vampire that went to go assist him pushed up at the end and then ran away like a little baby. Then the other people die in the room. Anyway, Blade ends up trying to cut the guy in half, and then he ends up self-repairing himself, and they end up he summoned the guy with several doses of the antidote to turn into a regular human again. And for some reason, make him into like a beloved character, like again like what happened to the bad guy in Big Trouble in Little China. So you see all these pus bags falling on this guy, and he ends up blowing up. And it's left with a few more questions, like, what did the antidote? Could this guy be killed by sunlight? What would this movie expand? And it was actually pretty good because the woman, the assistant, didn't become Blade's love interest. It did very good for a movie like that. So, do I like this movie? Yes, I do. I like it very much. It's a little bit too long for my liking, but I like it enough as it is. I like to really add to the whole vampire lore, not make him sparkle like in the Twilight Saga. So yeah, I'm gonna cover in next year. I'm gonna cover for vampires. I'm gonna cover Blade 2 because this is a good trilogy, I think. Wesley Snipes is the one and only vampire, and the one and only Blade. You get a one cover movie that covered action-oriented vampires, but more BSism. I don't want to talk about that movie. That movie sucked. Even I say that, and I like most everything. It's terrible. the action was good in this one. There were very little swearing in this. Surprisingly, there was a little bit of sexuality, like when Blade was found it before he got into the jutsu thing. She had him tied up, and it was kind of a little bit on the erotic side. And the main girl that helps him out, the doctor, that's quite helpful and quite physically strong for a human. So yeah, I definitely approve of this movie. I do recommend it to anyone that wants to see a nice movie with a nice the rubber ducky and a Judge Charger. So yeah, I also like the fact that it doesn't take one dose of this serum to kill him, like he does with the other guys and the other vampires. Which, by the way, I think that they should make that Asian vampire a thing because that's hot in the movie. And I also like the way the evil vampire wants to kill all humanity because they're weak and pathetic. And vampires are strong and more cooler and sleeker. Even though I take personal offense to being a human myself. So yeah, I thank you for watching my video on the first Blade movie. I like the fact that humans, the way aliens were good and nightmare to anybody that's a bad guy. I also like the way he has gadgets and other goodies to stop the bad guys, like silver bullets with silver spears, and the sword is awesome too, because the sword has like a clothing on it that helps loosen the antidote off of a cliff, and it's kind of nice because he got some good moves to him too. He got some good kicking butt and taking into high kicks, which I believe that Leslie can really do that. So yeah, I highly recommend this movie. And thank you for watching my review of Blade. I did it for 2004's month of Halloween, October. So I give this a happy feast because it's so good and so awesome and pure and nice. And yeah. And if you guys like what you see here and you want to see more, you can always like, comment, and share my videos, or you can subscribe to my channel. Also, you can share them as well too. But also, if you want to add any more ideas for content, you can contact me or call me or text me at my number at 631-707-3707. And if you want, you can always reach me at my Don't follow me on Twitter at PMuslimPro or X if you prefer. Also, you can email me at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, I urge you to. I salute you guys. We're all vampire fans. Peace out, my cool goblins this year, Halloween. And, Aloha, girls and guys in Land. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.